Bonjour à tous, welcome back to Lingoni French. I hope that you are doing well. Today we are starting the second part of our big series on passé composé. I will start these lessons with some examples. The very first lesson was just a pure theory. So I gave you like the structure of the passé composé. I told you that it was working with the auxiliary avoir in present simple and that we would then use the past participle, and that it was the equivalent of the present perfect in English. But today I would like to give you some examples with verbs of the first group, because I explained how it worked, second group, because I also explained how they worked, and third, even though there is no explanation to give, because they're very irregular. But it would be nice to have some examples always. So we'll start with that. On a fini nos exercices. Ils ont tout mangé. Tu as beaucoup grandi. C'est incroyable. Grandi, from the verb grandir. Second group, we recognize the second group because with nous, you have a double S. Nous grandissons. Whereas, for example, the verb partir is also a verb ending in IR, but it's not a second group because it doesn't follow this rule. When I say nous, I do not say nous partissons, but I say nous partons. Third group. That was just to clarify. Elle n'a pas parlé pendant la réunion. J'ai étudié le français pendant 5 ans. Vous avez choisi? Typical sentence and question you would be asked in a restaurant. You're watching like the menu, you're having a look at the menu, and then the server comes and say, vous avez choisi? Verbe choisir, nous choisissons, second group. Nous agissons toujours avec modération. Agir, agissons, deuxième groupe. Il n'a pas accepté son invitation. Il n'a pas accepté son invitation. This one is a little bit, let's say, a different stage because I'm using a negative form. And as you can see, I put the negation surrounds the auxiliary. Il n'a pas, and then we put the past participle. It doesn't, the past participle doesn't have any priority on the negation. So, il n'a pas, and then the past participle. Why do I tell you that? Because it's extremely common to hear il n'a choisi pas. No, il n'a pas, and then past participle. It would be the same for everything I said before. Elle n'a pas parlé. This is very important. You know that the negation in French is ne and pas, or n apostrophe et pas. Now you need to know where to put it in your sentence. So remember that it's, let's say, a round on each side of your auxiliary. Elle a eu la meilleure note de sa classe. Elle a eu, verbe avoir, troisième groupe, completely random past participle. Elle a eu la meilleure note de sa classe. Je n'ai pas compris. Again, je n'ai pas, and then past participle. Compris comes from comprendre, third group. Il a voulu partir. Il a voulu partir. Vouloir, voulu, troisième groupe. And the last one, before we switch to the second part of this lesson, is nous avons dû changer de voiture. Nous avons dû, careful with the writing, comes from devoir, participe passé, dû, very third group style. Okay, so we're done with the examples. Now let's go back to our verbs with être. So I will just like conjugate them so you can just listen to them, listen to how we pronounce them and absorb the sound. I think it's the best way. You will see everything written, so you will see what happens with this verb, and then I will give you a couple of examples. The first one I picked was aller. Aller is to go. It's one of the only verb in ER that is completely irregular and therefore not part of the first group as it could be, as it should be, but it's actually a third group. And it goes with être in passé composé. So it goes. Je suis allé. Tu es allé. Il, elle, on est allé. Nous sommes allés. Vous êtes allés. Ils, elles sont allés. What's happening here? that suddenly what I told you with the verb that we're going with the auxiliary avoir, I was saying what's quite nice is that the past participle never changes. You have just one form that we call invariable, and that's it. When the verb goes with être, now it's important to know, at least when you write, because it's not always something you can hear, but you need to know if it's feminine, if it's masculine, if it's plural. And it will change. If I say je suis allée, I'm a girl, I would have to put allée, the first one with the accent on top of it, but I will also have to add an extra E to mark the feminine form. If it's a man talking, je suis allée, just final E with the accent on top of it, and that's it. So same goes with tu es allé. Il est allé will always be without another extra E, but elle est allée, et on est allé could be allé et S, because this on, as you may know, works as a nous in an informal way, so is referring to a plural form actually. Yeah, and then nous sommes allés, same. Et S ou ES. Vous êtes allés, same. Ils, elles sont allés, same. Je ne suis pas allée au cinéma la semaine dernière. Et toi? Nous sommes allés nager ce matin. La mer était si belle. All right, next. Next one is naître, to be born. Je suis né. Tu es né. Il, elle, on est né. Nous sommes nés. Vous êtes nés. Ils, elles sont nés. Needless to tell you that naître is part of the third group, of course, with this past participle. Examples. Ma fille est née le même jour que moi. Ma voisine a eu des jumeaux qui sont nés le jour de Noël. Next one is mourir. Je suis mort or je suis morte. Tu es mort, tu es morte. Il est mort, elle est morte, on est mort. Nous sommes morts, vous êtes morts, ils sont morts. For those who are like, how can you say I'm dead? Actually, it could be in a very informal way that we use quite a lot in French. If you come back, and I can't remember the word in English, I'm knackered, I think you'd say in English, like, I'm completely knackered. This is something you could say in French, like, je suis morte after a very long day of work. Je suis morte. Je n'ai vraiment pas la main verte. J'ai acheté ces plantes le mois dernier et elles sont déjà mortes. Le chat de mon voisin a sauté du 7e étage et il n'est pas mort. Il n'a été que légèrement blessé. Next one would be to become. Je suis devenu, tu es devenu, il est devenu, nous sommes devenus, vous êtes devenus, ils, elles sont devenus. Examples. Nous avons réalisé notre rêve lorsque nous sommes devenus propriétaires de cette jolie maison. Vous avez travaillé dur et vous êtes devenu un acteur populaire et talentueux. Tomber. Je suis tombé. Tu es tombé. Il, elle, on est tombé. Nous sommes tombés. Vous êtes tombés. Ils, elles sont tombés. Heureusement que tu portais ton casque quand tu es tombé de ton vélo. Nous sommes tombés amoureux il y a 15 ans, mais nous ne voulons pas nous marier. Nous sommes tombés amoureux il y a 15 ans, mais nous ne voulons pas nous marier. Here is an expression that would be literally to fall in love, tomber amoureux. Next one would be to stay, rester. Je suis resté, tu es resté, il, elle, on est resté, nous sommes restés, vous êtes restés, ils, elles sont restés. Elle a pris un billet simple pour Mexico et elle y est restée plus de 6 mois. Je suis restée à la maison ce week-end pour me reposer. And the last one for today will be venir or revenir. That would work the same way, of course. Je suis venu, je suis revenu. Tu es venu. Il, elle, on est revenu. Nous sommes venus, or revenus. Vous êtes venus. Ils sont venus. Elles sont revenues. Pourquoi tu n'es pas venu à son anniversaire? Elle était très déçue. Marc est allé au supermarché. Il n'est pas encore revenu. Tu peux l'attendre ici si tu veux. Marc est allé au supermarché. Il n'est pas encore revenu. Tu peux l'attendre ici si tu veux. Alright guys, in next lesson, I will be finished to list these verbs that are going with être in passé composé. Basically, we'll have partir, arriver, retourner, entrer, rentrer, and that's about it. Remember to practice all the sentences that we've been talking about at the beginning of the class. Do not hesitate to write your own sentence in the comments. I will be very happy to correct you. And of course, for some extra practice, I can only recommend you to go to lingoni.com to find some additional exclusive videos, PDF worksheets, podcasts, and interactive exercises. And I see you very soon for lesson 3. Take good care. Bye-bye. Au revoir.